These past few months have flown by. In some ways, the days seemed long and drawn out, yet these days quickly became weeks, and these weeks into months. Within a blink of an eye, Nova is already about to turn 1. Her birthday is shy of a month away, and I still can't quite wrap my head around the fact that my newborn baby has already been Earthside for an entire sun rotation, and Adam is about to be 6. She currently stands up proudly, had 3 bottom teeth for the longest time, but now has 4 up top that are ready to pop out. Every day we get to learn more and more about this silly little girl, and it never ceases to amaze me to see my kids grow. During these months, I've kicked myself over not creating more, but I have to remind myself of not only the accomplishments that I've achieved during these months, but I literally welcomed a new member in the family while being a full-time uni student, and that was pretty damn challenging, but I did that. And on top of that, my home birth has forever transformed me in ways that continue to show up and aid in my growth and in becoming who I want to be. During this time away, I learned so many new skills during my time and did so many new things. Like, who would have thought that I would love fencing so much, even though I'm not that good at it? Or that my creative abilities are more diverse than I thought. Even with the very little time to work on my personal class projects, I pushed myself in more ways than I have before, hurdling over obstacles and still coming out, not only with projects I was happy with, but extremely proud of. I think I surprised myself this year with just how much I'm capable of, which goes to show that I ought to give myself more credit. We took a spontaneous but much-needed trip to the Kingdom of Hawaii, meeting online friends IRL, spending time with Mother Nature, and feeling at peace. Andy graduated this year, and I couldn't be more proud of him. It's starting to hit me that not only is 2022 already halfway done, but within a few months, our time in the desert of Arizona will soon end and our next journey in the Carolinas begin. I'm really trying to soak in these last few months, pushing past my mental barriers, reaching out more, being more present, and just enjoying the time that we have before our next season begins. More than anything, these past few months have in many ways reminded me of what my passions are, of how much I love art. I consider myself a jack of all trades and a master of none, mostly because I have a tendency to want to do everything, so I never quite stick with one medium long enough to be good at it. I want to continue creating no matter what, and so I'm trying to figure out a balance between motherhood, art making, and just general life doing. Lastly, during this time of rest and reflection, I remembered how much I love to document this experience of life. For some, this may seem silly, but for me, it helps me move through life, gaining more presence, engaging in storytelling, and simply preserving fleeting moments into a digital diary I can look back on. For as long as I can remember, I have been snapping photos and videos, fascinated by the magic of the lens, and every time I have created videos of these moments, I'm thankful for having memories and little moments forever kept for me to look back on and to share with others. I remember how important it is for me to continue this craft despite any self-doubt or limited beliefs that try to make their way in. With that said, thank you for watching these little archive moments of my life. I hope you enjoy.